Brother Royal Augustine, second year theology student of Vidya Deep College, to welcome Brother Micheal SHJ, the next presenter of the session, and request him to moderate the session. Brother Augustine.
Dear brothers and sisters, I am well pleased to introduce Brother Micheal. He belongs to the congregation of Brothers of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. He is a student of second year theology. He is a man with pure heart and soul in serving and caring for others. He is well known for his helping nature. His commitment toward prison ministry in India is well appreciated. He is easy to approach, responsible, a good speaker, and simple in his dealings. Now, I welcome Brother Micheal SHJ to share reflections on spirituality and its significance.
Dear brothers, sisters, and friends, I'm indeed happy to share my reflections with you on the theme spirituality and its significance. The current situation caused by COVID-19 was unthinkable. In this critical situation, the word spirituality gives different meanings to different people. But according to me, spirituality means it is a deep connection with God, with others, with the nature, and within ourselves. A heart-level connection in which a person is able to feel, touch, see, hear, experience, and able to live God in his or life. It is not a routine prayer, but it is a conversation of heart which converts a heart on daily basis and helps to grow in holiness and helps us to see that every human being is image of God and universe is the abode of God. Firstly, how spirituality is understood today. Many of us think that spirituality is just going to church or temple or mosque, and some of us think that this is just about giving donations or performing some rituals at home. But spirituality is to attain our final destination or ultimate reality, whom we name God. Spirituality directs the soul of each person towards perfection. We could see this experience through the life of many great personalities. For example, the spirituality of Mother Teresa is she believed without a shadow of doubt that Jesus Christ is real, truly, and substantially present in the poor and the suffering. This helped her to have a deep apostolic love for the poorest and saw Christ in the Blessed Sacrament. According to Mahatma Gandhi, he referred to spirituality as an inner voice, which was guiding him throughout his life. He's highlighting on truth, non-violence, love, compassion, and humanity are hallmarks of spiritual life. Pope Francis rightly said, take care of your spiritual life, your relationship with God, because this is the backbone of everything we do and everything we are. Therefore, in my understanding, spirituality should help us to discover the original shape of ourselves and help us to make ourselves available to others. Secondly, there is a much thirst for spirituality today. My dear brothers and sisters, I want to ask, why do people long for spirituality? It is simply a search for inner peace and longing to have a happy life. Due to continuous lockdown, people were living without love, company, peace, and harmony. The COVID-19 has brought about a lot of confusions and disorder in human life in terms of health, work, security, and protection. Many are searching for meaning in their life. Therefore, the humanity needs divine interaction to balance the situation with the hope for the future. The failure of understanding spirituality is the main cause for being materialistic, running after money, pleasure, power, position. Therefore, humanity confused. It is a great challenge for all the religious men and women in this contemporary world because we too are part of this problem. Instead of we being a solution, we are also contributors. Thirdly, spirituality is significant and important today. Today, spirituality is more important because it gives a sense of happiness, wholeness, and balance among the physical, emotional, social, and spiritual aspects of our lives. For all of us, this pandemic taught us a lesson to be in touch with the reality and nature. As the whole world was under the threat of this virus, people were aided to understand that this worldly material have no permanent value. They are just flashes of light. They are gone tomorrow. Spirituality helps us to introspect oneself before God and plead for His mercy to be satisfied with oneself and then to help the suffering. Fourthly, how spirituality helped during COVID-19 pandemic and how it can help in post-COVID times. During this pandemic, our hope and courage depend on the divine providence through spirituality. This disease enabled us to root ourselves in the truth of God's utter faithfulness. Our faith has increased because the most common instruction in the Bible is do not fear. Our ultimate security is God who loves us and values us so much. For all of us, this pandemic brought us an opportunity to continue to show and spread the love of Christ through many ways with updated technology. At present, we are challenged by many issues. We believe optimistically COVID-19 pandemic brought a big change in the world. There is a fact which says that it takes 21 days for an activity to become a habit. And again, another 21 days for that habit to become an attitude, and still another 21 days for that attitude to become a character. The COVID-19 pandemic is with us for almost 11 months. Let us as a religious look at our life and see which lockdown actively has become our habit and which habit has become an attitude and character. Let us try this in our life. May the Lord help us to discover new ways, new expressions of love in the post-pandemic situation. May new habits, new attitudes, and renewed character become our spirituality. Conclusion. Many say spirituality makes a person dreamer. This is completely untruth. Spirituality makes a person to be positive, active, compassionate, and peaceful. It is also helps us to live a more practical life. Therefore, during this post-pandemic, let us understand our own spirituality well and develop a relevant and creative spirituality wherever we are. Thank you.
Superb. Hearty congratulations and words of appreciation, dear Brother Michael.